The doctors classified me with Hanhart Syndrome. Are you ready to challenge the impossible?
Welcome back to Max Out with Ed Milet. This man to my left, I think, is one of the most inspiring people on planet Earth today.
Welcome to Beijing.
At the time of my birth, I was the 12th baby in medical history that they've ever seen this happen to. And out of the 12, 8 of them have passed away due to undeveloped organs.
Like any other 12-year-old, Nick Santonastasso enjoys football, skateboarding, and playing video games. And while these may sound like simple everyday activities, for Nick, they are anything but. He is one boy who defies the odds.
It's not about how many times we fall down. It's about how many times we get up and keep moving forward.
And an unbelievable public speaker, for the record, that you're going to hear about in a minute. But this is Nick Santonastasso.
Have you ever felt like you were invisible?
Give it up for Nick Santonastasso!
Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough? Raise your hand if at least one time in your life you said, why me? Look around the room. It's everyone. We all get a taste of that victim mentality, the why me? Why do I have to be born like this? Why do I have to be born with no legs and one arm? Why do the kids have to make fun of me? Why do I have to go through these challenges? What I've realized over the 23 years of my life, it's not the physical body that holds us back, but it's the mindset. The biggest disability you can have is a bad mindset.
Your spirit and attitude towards the difficulties in life is the key to all kinds of success.
A little kid without limits who can teach a lot about overcoming obstacles.
Well, I know, anything's possible.
They gave me a 30% chance, and when I was born, the first thing they did was do tests of my organs. And it came back 100% healthy, that the only thing were affected were my limbs. All my organs were 100% healthy.
Thank God.
And so, that's one of the reasons why living in a state of gratitude, is so important, and I shouldn't be here. So every day, every day we live, every day we're alive is an amazing day.
You became a wrestler when you only have one arm to fight with.
I want you to embrace the journey.
You became a bodybuilder when you only have one arm to exercise.
And a security guard comes up and he's like, can Dwayne meet you? And I'm like, yeah, please. And he's like, I'm a big fan. And I'm like, dude, I'm a big fan of you. And I was like, I'm gonna do what you did. And he's like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, dude, you're The Rock. People knew you for college football, flag football, and then you went into WWE, and then you just took over every industry, bro. You're like crushing everything. I said, I'm gonna do what you did. And he said, Nick, you're right, because people like me and you, they put us in any industry and we adapt. We adapt and we overcome, and he's like, you're gonna do it. And talk about a moment of confirmation for me that I was doing the right thing. And after that, he's like, can I grab a picture? And another fangirl moment, I'm like, dude, of course you can grab a picture, I love you.
Embrace the hardships.
You became the cover model of New York Fashion Week when you don't have legs to walk on the stage.
It's not can't, but how?
You're the role model to not only the American kids, but also us, the teenagers in China. I hope we can be as unbeatable as you in the future.
Wow. I have a sweet spot for China because, people aren't exposed to people like me. So people here that they're not used to disabled people, they're institutionalized, they're aborted, or I always call myself a shifter of perspectives. And so if I can go out there and just blow people's minds and have them look at the world differently, then that's what I'm here to do. It's people don't have their mind right, Ed. It's people are just like, oh my God, I can't do this, I can't do that. No, you're truly capable of anything. You put limits on yourself. The only limits you have are the ones you put on yourself. So I think one of my biggest fears is just not doing enough in life. And so when I die, like I said, I just want people to know that I gave everything. I put it all on the line for people. I'm a unicorn, man. I gotta use my unicorn abilities to help the world before I go. The energy you put out, it comes back tenfold when you try to help people. So that's all I wanted to do is help people. And so, just want to make people laugh.
You inspire me. And I know that today you just started the journey of inspiring even millions more people, bro.
Stacy and Mike, you have raised a great boy, and I don't know where he's going to end up, but it's going to be great, great, great.
We are! We are! We are! We are! We are!
And you didn't make wish first, you made it all over again though. I wish for some legs. I'm just kidding.